Days that can feel so long. I've been hanging on to a sad love song. Nights never came to dawn. They went on and on when you pulled me out. And before I knew it, I became all about you. I became all about you. And before I knew it, I became all about you. I became all about you.
He was so bad. Like the one that was like so monotone.
The one where it's like, I can't see.
Yeah. He literally
gotta stop
said
pretending.
every-
Dude, the way he had to like restart multiple times. And he's like the new director of whatever. I was like, he gonna get fired. Oh man.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if they have him speak again.
Okay, just letting you know you have it on no one. So I don't know if that's how you
The
want
girl,
it.
the Elise girl actually was really good at public speaking. That's what I was thinking about the whole time.
She
Like,
was-
I wish I could
Same,
speak
I was
like
like more
that.
entertained
Yeah.
the entire time.
Or just like how
Is
those were
everyone's volume good?
questions. Yeah.
All right, sweet. See how when Derek's not here, there's no crank issues or nothing?
Yeah.
The food doesn't, I mean, the room doesn't smell like enchiladas.
That's a good
That's
one.
real.
That is
Derek,
real.
I hope you're watching this.
Oh,
part.
yeah, are we recording?
Yeah.
Good, that goes in because
That's funny.
Are we ready?
yeah. Oh,
Oh. Welcome back to Ads on Air, episode
24.
24, last one.
Our season finale. Oh crap! I got gum in my mouth.
The next time we'll be here, we'll be all tan and excited for
Yeah.
the school year to start.
And we'll be seniors.
And- yeah.
That's great.
What?
That's scary. Yeah, at the beginning of the podcast, we were all like dark and stuff. I was like 10 shades darker.
Yeah. I was just a little redder.
It's already starting though because
It is. Getting some color back.
It's 80 degrees outside. There's like approximately 200 girls taking their graduation pictures at the sample gates right now.
yeah.
And they're popping champagne, and it really feels like summer. So that's why we're stopping the podcast. We quit. And I'm gonna spit out my gum.
And we'll be back in August.
Yeah.
So fun.
God
fun.
willing.
What is that?
I don't know. At least put my gum on.
Okay. Oh, I don't want to see it the entire time.
I know you.
I never know if we should talk about it first or watch it first. Because I feel like you should talk about it first, but we usually watch it first.
Okay, let's talk about it then.
All right, can you make it bigger?
Yeah, sorry.
So what's our theme today?
A lot of them are like not emotional, but like not happy.
Oh.
not I don't know. Let's just get into it. Okay, this one's cool. Okay, this one is Simone. Okay, you guys know who Simone Biles is?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so in the 2020 Tokyo Games, but since of COVID, it was like actually 2021. She like pulled out. Do you guys know this? Like she pulled out of the women's Final Four, like individuals, and to prioritize her mental health because she had like the twisties, which is where like you just like don't really know, like gymnasts don't know like where their body and mind like kind of fall out of sync.
Oh.
So now the 2024 Paris Olympics are about to happen this summer, and Powerade came out with a Pause is Power campaign, which is like their like kind of slogan for it is like sometimes taking a pause is the most powerful thing you can do. So yeah, they're a Coca-Cola owned sports beverage, released a global campaign featuring the gymnast Simone Biles that is focused around supporting athletes' mental health and physical well-being just in time for the 2024 Summer Olympics in Paris. So we can watch it. Oh, we can talk about that later.
Okay.
To be the star of the Olympics. Simone Biles, greatest gymnast, is saying, I'm not myself. She has on her shoulders.
This is new. The pressure on these young athletes is greater than ever.
When you're the greatest ever, you want everything you do to be the greatest, and we haven't seen that from her tonight.
I had no idea where I was in the air. You could literally see it in my eyes in the pictures. Like I was petrified. I felt broken. That's why I decided to take a pause. It's okay to say, I need help. For years, I was only celebrated for my wins. And now it's like, for being a human, for being vulnerable. I had to prove to myself that I could still get out here, twist, I could prove all the haters wrong, that I'm not a quitter. One moment you're on top of the world, and the next you find yourself gasping for air. I had to relearn to trust myself. I still have to dig deep down and remember why I'm doing it. And do it for the little girl.
She's done it again! This is a fantastic triumph by one of the greatest
Simone Biles
athletes.
is an all-around world champion.
So, what'd you guys think? It's kind of long.
Yeah, it was long, but I really like the cinematography.
Yeah, I was gonna say, 'cause
Especially when there's like all the flips.
flipping, yeah.
Yeah.
That looked cool.
And it like cut to the like ones not in gymnastics, like on the swing or whatever.
yeah.
I liked that part. Yeah, so the campaign will launch in 30 markets and span social, TV, on-site experimental activations, and field of play presence and more. So the brand will also introduce a new Powerade Gold beverage and host a bespoke, I don't know what that is, but Olympic
Oh,
Village
my mic was
experience.
down when I
Yours was?
Yeah, just because I turned it down to adjust to take my thing off so it wouldn't make noise. But then hopefully they heard me.
Okay, anyway.
Wait, I have a question. When this already came out, or it's going?
That
it's new?
that came out. I think there's going to be more.
Wait,
But
but the Powerade Gold
didn't
wasn't
come
in
out.
it. Okay, I was gonna say
So
it
that's
wasn't
going to
in the
come
video.
out during I think during the Olympics. I don't know when the Olympics are. Probably July.
Yeah, probably.
Anyway, so then during the Olympics, they have like this Olympic Village experience, and this experience will offer an environment for physical recovery and like innovative I can't read, I'm sorry. Visualization practices, while also offering a space for mental health conversations during the 2024 Paris Olympics.
Do you guys remember the social media like craze around the Olympic Village? Like
No.
during COVID, was it? I don't know. I guess it was the
Like
last
when they were like
Olympics.
quarantined and stuff.
And they just kept posting their experiences, like the food they were eating, all the.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Do you think it'll be that big this year again?
I don't remember
That
it.
level behind the scenes.
No, because wasn't that just because of like quarantine, kind of? Because like
I
there
feel
was
like
all like
that's
the
why it
weird
went
stuff.
viral.
I know there was like a ton of like there's a whole bunch of rumors that like the Olympics, like the Olympians sleep with each other.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, I remember seeing a lot of.
I feel like
There's probably a lot of drama.
this summer
Yeah.
Olympics, a lot of Olympians are going to do like TikToks behind the scenes.
Yeah, I think it'll.
For sure.
I think it'll continue to some extent. I don't think it'll be as big of a craze because I think it was also more entertaining because we had nothing else to watch.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, but TikTok is so much bigger than it was in
That's also
2020 and 2021.
I mean, I hope it does. I remember that was very
I was really into
interesting.
it.
Yeah.
I like to know what people like better at me or like than me are doing.
Okay, well, this the agency was Ogilvy, but it was also created by WPP OpenX. And so, what was I going to say? Oh, do you think what's like something? This is kind of a hard question, but if you had to like add a creative aspect to this campaign, what would you add?
What?
Take it away, Katie.
What does that mean? Like creative aspect?
I think it's
Like
already
another
creative.
part of
Yeah.
the campaign, like
Like,
how
what
this
would I
campaign,
change?
how they have like how they're introducing a new beverage and doing this,
Yeah, I would include the beverage into it. They like.
or like maybe just cut this part out. Okay, never mind.
No, okay, wait. What's an example? Like, I need an example. Like, what would you do? Do you have an answer to this?
I don't.
I could maybe do it if I had like the brief in front of me of like this campaign.
Yeah.
Like, do you think they should add other Olympians to this as well?
I think the story of it only is Simone Biles' story because this is about her break, like her doing the flips and her going through like her memories and everything is like her experience. They would have to do something completely like to match whatever the athlete was.
I agree.
Yeah, but there's definitely other athlete stories that have like mental health experiences.
And I think that'd be cool
During the
to like
Olympics.
explore different like avenues. Like a different sport has a different one, and like it's a complete like because this one you're flipping the entire time. So how could they do it with another sport, like a swimmer?
I would say stop selling Powerade for one day. Make it so no one can buy Powerade for one day.
What?
And then obviously,
That's just stupid.
well,
I'm so
obviously,
confused by that.
Because the pause is power? Is
Yeah.
that what you're saying?
pause for power or whatever. And obviously, no one's going to care. But if you play it the right way and do like a whole bunch of PR with it and, you know, and get people to talk about it on the news, Powerade has stopped selling
That's like a big
for
thing.
one
And they
day.
did stop.
Wait, scroll down. Okay, so did you guys know that Gatorade controls like 63% of like the market for like sports drinks, and then Powerade's 14.1 and Body Armor is 14.5. So it's I've never even who drinks Body Armor? Who actually drinks Powerade?
A lot of people drink Powerade.
Yeah.
I know one girl, my friend in high school, drank Powerade, and I was like, "Why aren't you drinking Gatorade?" She always had Powerade. I don't know anyone else.
I like Body
Freaking
Armor.
weirdo. Why didn't you drink your Gatorade?
Oh, do you guys?
Gatorade used to have like a much bigger share, but now I wonder how much like Prime and stuff is. A lot of people drink Prime.
And Prime is becoming like the
I haven't seen anyone
sport drink now.
Prime.
Like
either.
they're like sponsoring all these different teams. They have like a soccer team, like a wrestling team. Like I don't
Did
know.
you see that Gatorade launched like a new like line in response to Prime?
Gatorade water. Or no?
That's the response to Prime. I saw Gatorade water.
I don't
think
like
it's
the Gatorade water ad.
stupid.
I don't
but
know about Gatorade water. It was like the bottle is like a different. I don't know. Maybe like Gatorade Fit or something.
Oh,
I don't know.
do you want me to Google it?
If you want to, if not, I don't care.
I keep yawning and then my eyes are watering.
And I'm the one that gets made fun of for being Mr. Sleepy.
It's just my allergies are so bad right now.
Yeah,
that
I
I'm
think-
just like feeling it.
This,
Gatorade Fit
I don't like that packaging.
Yeah, this is like the response to
Prime.
To Prime.
See, I don't associate this with the vibe of Prime.
Well, the ads they were doing like TikTok ads that were kind of like Prime vibe.
Oh, gotcha.
I hate that. You know what I love? I love those. Everyone used to have these in like high school, like all the like football players and stuff. They had those green water bottles with the
Oh, yeah, I
orange
had
cap.
one.
And they do the
And then they
squirt
do
thing.
the little
Squirt
squirt
into
thing.
it. Yeah, for basketball. I
That
did
would
that.
be so annoying, like trying to focus in class. It's like that's
Everyone
every 10
had
seconds,
those. I
Sounds
like,
like someone
I didn't
peeing.
bring those to class. I only brought them to the basketball court.
everyone had those.
What about those
Everyone
like
still has
push
those.
things, like the Gatorade X? or
Oh,
GX
I know what you're talking
I don't
about.
know.
bottles?
I
Those are
thought-
kind of cool.
I thought it was cool, but at the same time, I didn't really vibe with it. I thought it was weird.
They're pretty gimmicky.
Yeah.
And the pods are like expensive.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Pick it
It's-
up real quick, Katie.
It's like a special lid is on the.
You fill it up with water and you make your own Gatorade, basically.
Wait, what is it called again?
Like Gatorade
Oh.
X. Or wait, I think it's just.
Is it little
GX.
gummy? Or they used to have little gummy squares. That you
Oh
could
my gosh,
Yeah.
I remember those.
I used to have those as a kid.
These, you like snap it open.
Oh,
And
And
you
like
put
the
like
juice comes in like these little, like.
these things.
that's just
super-
more work. Oh, Gatorade like Tide Pod?
Pretty much. That's why it looks like like laundry.
Oh, they have a-
something.
Big jug.
You gotta pop open like 40 of them.
Yeah.
And they
I
have
don't
all
like
the different
that.
flavors. Well, I think
I've
it
never
went
heard of that.
I thought it was cringy when it first came out.
again back to quarantine. There
It
was
didn't
this
pop
girl
off.
that was going viral because like every day she'd like do the get ready with me or something.
Oh, and she would pop
and
one
she
in.
would like pop it and you would see like the water change colors or whatever.
That would be cool.
I think everyone wanted.
I
one
do think
after
I would
that.
actually kind of like it now. Just for flavored water.
Isn't it just Gatorade?
It's Gatorade flavoring.
you make it?
It's like, I think it's this. You know how in like sporting games, they have those giant tubs of Gatorade.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
that chemical mixture, I think, is what this is.
Oh, I
Chemicals,
thought water
but,
was
like-
just
Probably
in there.
chemicals. But that's like powder.
No, okay, they put. Oh, they do powder.
Yeah. But,
But it's water, and then they put the
Interesting.
powder version.
the powder does not taste like the actual like Gatorade bottle for some reason. Because
I agree.
I bought I love the lemon lime one, so I bought like a thing of it, of like the big powder. I'm like, I'm gonna save myself so much money instead of buying bottles, just make the powder. And it tasted horrible.
Really?
I don't know if you have to add like sugar or something with that, but it's just Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid. Oh, Kool-Aid. I understand. Sorry.
You ever heard of Kool-Aid? Look that up too.
a little slow on that one. Sorry.
Kool-Aid.
Katie, I feel like you were one of those girls that dyed like the ends of your hair with Kool-Aid in like elementary school.
I would, but
Do
I
you know?
didn't.
Like I never did.
I know what
My
you're
hair was
talking
too dark.
My hair was like one of those, like, they're like, every time I go to the salon, they're like, never dye your hair, sweetie. People pay big money to get the hair color you have. And I felt
I was
guilty.
never.
True.
I was never. No one ever told me that.
Have you ever dyed your hair?
No, because I'll feel guilty if I do. But the thing is, as a kid, I used to hate my hair color because I was a really, really shy kid. So then it would bring attention.
Yeah.
Because it's like I'd be like checking out with my mom at the grocery store, and the old lady behind the counter would be like, "Oh, sweetie, you have the most beautiful hair," and everyone says the exact same thing. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it'd be too much attention. And then kids
Yeah.
also used to like say like funny redhead jokes. And as a shy
You're like,
kid,
that still happens.
but as a shy kid, I didn't like it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it's like, I feel like I had to grow into my hair. My personality had to grow into like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was the same way. I was very like shy when I was like
And you're tall, so
younger.
that brought attention.
Right. Oh my gosh, I'm having a revelation right now.
Yep.
I was about to say
Grow
it's so
into it.
ironic that you say that because like I was the same way, and look at us now, like
Yeah.
on
Outgoing
a
personality.
podcast that we made for ourselves, and, like going up on stage last night and stuff,
Oh
like just love in the limelight.
That's true.
Okay,
that's
let's
true.
move on.
Okay. We're done talking about this.
Knew that was. I had the camera already switched on you for that.
You can always count on Caroline for keeping us on track.
Okay,
Yep.
I love this
Dove.
one. Okay, no, this one is like, so it's called the 10 vs 10 campaign, and it's mostly out of home, which I thought was interesting. And it's, so like Dove launched this campaign in reaction to the rise of young girls using inappropriate anti-aging products.
Oh my gosh.
Which we've already talked about on
Yes,
this
I'm
podcast.
so excited about this.
So it's, print of home campaign that compares like pictures of 10-year-olds like from 2003 and like 10-year-olds from like 2024 to look at it.
OMG.
Oh
let's- I
my
wanna see it.
gosh. I'm so excited. I'm going to send a link to my sister.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, great.
Wait, let's see what
It's
happens
only
if I
like
do this.
the best pictures for it are only on. You have to scroll. Scroll.
gosh,
It's like one
look.
of their most recent posts. Yeah.
This one?
No, scroll. What? No, yeah,
No,
yeah.
what is this?
Yeah. So just look at all of them.
When did 10 stop looking like 10?
So like
I don't know. They kind
2003.
of look the same.
Okay, no. She's on a carousel. Like it's so different.
Yeah. Because the thing is, like, I feel like this was already a trend that Dove capitalized on. Do you agree?
Yes. Well, no, yeah, they had another campaign. I forgot what it's called, but
That was
if you go back
crazy.
to the outline, I can look. But
That
yeah,
girl's
so they're
10?
like, when did 10 stop looking like 10? Girls as young as 10
Yeah.
are being influenced by anti-aging skincare content, which can harm their self-esteem. And then they have a QR code that you can like, so because it's out of home, so like you press this QR code and it like tells you like information about like why all of these things are so like dangerous for your 10-year-old.
Let's protect hashtag the face of 10.
I love it. Also, look at this, like, top comment. I think it's cool. It says, campaigns like these are a rare gem nowadays, setting a stellar example for the true essence of marketing and corporate social responsibility. I like it.
Wait, let's look at the other one.
I already looked at all of them.
Oh. I wanted to look.
So,
So yeah, they had like I think a few months ago they had like the face of 10, which was about how 10-year-olds' faces should be covered in glitter, stickers, and a big smile, and not harsh anti-aging ingredients like retinol. So it's just kind of like a branch of what they already did.
wait, I'm going to look up this. The face of 10.
I know I tried to look it up, but
Also, just for all the viewers, we're using Bing right now because Google wasn't working.
I think it was mostly like TikTok influencers,
Oh,
and they
gotcha.
would use like a hashtag.
Okay, maybe that's what I was seeing.
That's
then.
probably what you were seeing.
because I felt like
That's what
your mic is off, or my headphones just went out.
is my mic
Probably
off?
your headphones. Oh, and Katie, you talk?
Hello, can you hear me
it's
fine?
it's picking it up on here.
Can you hear me?
I just can't hear you guys.
Well, this was done by Ogilvy, which the last one was too. But the media planning was done by Mindshare.
Okay, talk.
Hello?
Hello.
What the heck?
Okay, it's fine. Can
That's
you
so
can still
weird.
hear us.
Okay, if you guys can. Okay.
Okay, it's fine.
sorry. Okay.
I'm sorry, we have to be out of here.
No, I
you're
know, I
right,
get
you're
it,
right,
so
you're totally
sorry.
right.
Okay. So yeah, you guys like it. Do you think that like it's mostly out of home? Do you think they should not they should do more? Kind of wish there was a video.
Yeah.
I wish there was a video because I think that would be a really cool video to see happen. Mm-hmm. Like a transition, a morphing or something, like to show the differences. But I also think that like I think naturally people would react to the video like on social media making reactions like and calling out Gen Alpha. Because I feel
Is
like they
that
already
what
kind
it
of
is? Gen Alpha?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're the ones that are 10 right now.
Isn't your
That are-
sister like 10 or something?
Send her this campaign.
No, I'm literally going to send her this.
Do you feel like I know we've
She
talked about your
identifies as
differences.
this. Like she does all the like stupid. My mom.
the prime
I
target
just saw
market.
my mom, and she was like, we were at some like fancy skincare place, like a Japanese skincare place. They were in Canada, so they were like for spring break, and they were like shopping for a fun day, and there was like not slime.
Sally?
Yeah, like snail,
Oh.
snail slime. That's what it was, something like that. Okay,
Like snail mucin?
yeah, something like that, like an
I've heard of it.
anti-aging thing.
Yeah.
Caroline's like,
snail-
oh,
like
you like
snail-
this? Let me pull it out of my purse.
Like, oh, I got some on me.
Yeah.
I've never used
And my
it.
younger sister was like asking my mom for this. My mom was like, "What the heck is this?" And then she was like asking employees, and the employees were just like saying like, "Oh, it's anti-aging," like blah blah blah, like thinking my mom wanted it, like, "Oh, like you should get it." And she's like, "So not for an 11-year-old girl." And they were like, "Oh no, like that's not good." And she's like, "Okay, thank you," and then like walked away because like it was for my younger sister, and she was just like, because had been, oh sorry, I just called my sister by her name, but she
Blur it
had
out.
just called her out, sorry, and she had been like seeing all this stuff on TikTok as how she got the idea that she needed the slime jelly or snail
So
jelly
she's
or
doing the
whatever.
research. Honestly, I was the same way as a kid. I always wanted stuff that wasn't meant for kids. Like I always just wanted
Well,
to be
it's
older.
hard because it's not like there's a 10-year-old influencer that these 10-year-olds can look up to.
Yeah,
You know,
they all want to
all
be.
the influencers are like older.
Yeah. Yeah. But at the same time, you don't want 10-year-olds being influencers because
No, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I was gonna say that.
No, yeah.
I was like, but yeah.
We need to get a 10-year-old on the podcast. It's been so long since I've been around someone like
Oh my
I
gosh,
know.
we should have my
Young.
sister come visit and she'll be on.
that would be
It
fun.
would be cool to hear like a kid's
And then it'd be like,
perspective
let's
on
talk about
advertising.
your like
mini
the TikTok
Katie.
influence because she literally has so many like TikTok influences. She's like the definition of Generation Alpha.
I don't even know. I feel like a 10-year-old would be so tiny in this.
She's tall, she's lengthy.
She's like, okay, not Katie calling out her sister
Also,
on the podcast.
I think she's 12. I think she's 12.
Oh,
You think?
you think
She's
that's so
10 and
real?
12
She's
are,
11 or
is a
12.
big difference.
Well, no, I know she's not 10.
Who knows?
She's 11 or 12.
I feel like
It's 7th
Yeah.
grade.
that's still Gen Alpha.
And
Yeah, my mind, like
she's
my
younger for her grade.
my
Like, really
brother's
young.
still like 13 or something, but I think he's like almost 18, or if not already. I don't know.
Okay, your brother literally came like last year to IU. Like he's not.
He's not Gen Alpha.
Yeah,
No.
that's like
Gen
the same
Alpha,
as
I'm
my
He
pretty
was
other
born in
sister.
2006. I
Yeah,
don't
okay.
know.
My other sister was born in 2005.
I'm pretty sure my sister's Gen Z and she's 2008.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
she's like the cutoff.
yeah. I
Or
think.
I
so.
think it's between like
I think it's like 2010. It's 2010 and
Yeah,
late.
maybe.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I love this one.
I think it's really good. I really like it actually, and I want like a more
want a
more
video.
in-depth campaign for this.
Yeah.
Because this didn't reach me.
Well, yeah, because out of home, like, that's usually, like, New York, Chicago, like, big cities. Like, they're not going to put an out-of-home billboard in Bloomington,
Yeah.
Indiana. I mean, they might. but I
Honestly,
haven't
for
seen
this
one.
being out of home, I feel like the visuals are kind of like lacking. Like I don't know. I just can't imagine that blown up on like a bus stop.
Wait, it's those pictures that are on like.
Yeah.
Because they have the QR code on
I
them.
thought that was just their LinkedIn post, to be honest.
You know what they should have did? Like a face split. So like make the whole thing a picture and
Yeah.
then do like a split.
Like
face.
those things you see on like Times Square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like something like that.
I agree. That would make a statement more.
We're tearing it apart now.
But I think it's really good.
Yeah, kind of.
Dove is
I like
amazing.
it. I like it.
I would want to work on a social campaign.
Okay, let's move on.
Sure, okay.
Anyways, leave in the comments below. How old is your younger sibling?
Okay, this one it kind of is like in the same realm. It's
Okay.
about, or no, actually not really. Well, that was talking about girls, and this is talking about girls.
Okay.
Okay, so this is Worth It resume campaign from L'Oreal, which is like makeup.
Yep.
And okay, so it features women around the world. These leading women share their resumes on LinkedIn, which highlights their greatest achievements as well as their struggles and setbacks that led them to their success. So it's basically about like you should be sharing your failures as well and not just your successes, which is kind of like what Elise was saying last night at the Kelly Gala, which Ad Club won an award for.
Woohoo! We won the collaboration award. Yay for our inclusion and how nice we are to our members.
Yeah,
Is that
and-
really what they said?
Did you like black out when we were on
No,
stage?
he was actually so nice. He
bit.
was like, there are so many things that like they.
No, yeah,
I know.
he did
He
give us a good
was.
lead up.
Yeah,
He did.
I was
I
like,
just
oh.
wish we would have went later, so that way we would have known that like.
We should have given a speech.
I wish you guys
Yeah,
gave a
because no
speech.
one gave a speech before, so I was
I
like,
know.
maybe I can't trust this freaking moderator guy.
Yeah.
So maybe he misspoke.
Also, us leaving the stage was so awkward. We went the other way.
I know. Why didn't you follow me?
Because I didn't know.
Everyone was going that way, but you had to get the box anyway, so
It
it
was
worked out.
fine.
I did, yeah. But like, it was just. Oh
Honestly,
my
it's
God.
good that you didn't follow me because when I walked that way, I don't know what they made the stage out of. And listen, I'm not like 90 pounds, but like it's a stage, you know. There's like
Yeah.
grown men up there. I stepped on like the corner of like it's like wood panels or whatever. I stepped on the corner and it
Yeah.
literally like went in like that. And I
That's
was
funny.
like, oh my gosh, I just almost fell to the stage.
Could you imagine? We need to clip that.
That would have been fun
It's-
for the
it's
TikTok.
on- it would have been on video.
Oh
I was
my
like,
God.
oh my gosh, that was
That would have been
scary.
funny.
It was like not fastened or like there was no support under it.
Yeah, but it did feel like hollow when I was up
Yeah.
there.
Okay, well, I also
Okay, you can
yeah.
go with
So
it.
Sorry.
I thought it related to
What
like
is-
how Elise was saying. Like, I'll get to that. I thought it related to like how Elise was like sharing her like how she shares with her students that like she had a 1.82 in high school, and then I thought it was cool because you kind of had a failure on your portfolio about how you missed your Pizza X meeting, but then like did all this stuff for Pizza X.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
true.
Like you like shared your failures. On,
the interviewers always bring that up too.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone I've met with since I've made my portfolio always brings it up.
That's good.
that's what
Guys,
I'm saying.
that's
Like
notes
maybe
for
we're
portfolio.
shifting towards people
Admitting.
or just being more real and saying like yeah like all this stuff I've accomplished is like so good, but like these failures actually are what helped me accomplish these things.
Oh yeah, I have so many failures I can talk about.
And then so this before we like watch the video, it's inspired by the insight that 81% of women feel more pressured to not fail than men, and follows the brand's efforts to boost women's self-worth and self-esteem. And their iconic slogan is "Because I'm Worth It," which was
That's so great.
created in 1973.
Wait, before we watch this, I'm just gonna look at it. I just want to call out the Kelly School of Business because they have they're female. There's only 31% of the student body at the business school here is female.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And I bet
And
Do you
what
know
does that have to do with
what
this?
what it is for like marketing versus like
so
finance?
marketing, it's like 60% female.
Yeah.
And like 40% roughly.
Finance has to be
And
like
finance is like
operations.
actually ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like it's like 2% female. It's like really crazy. But also I remember like my first 2 years when you're taking like the big lecture halls, like being the very few like women. And like last semester in my business ethics class, there were 3 women and it was a class of 40 people. I was
Wow.
like one of 3 girls, which was crazy.
Sometimes that's how it is for advertising.
Well,
Especially
that's
like
what-
now, it's like
I feel like-
I'll work with like groups of like all girls. I'm like, am I in the wrong?
Oh, like it's the
major?
opposite?
The
Yeah.
media school,
Yeah.
all my media school classes have been the complete opposite. And like Kelly's brand management class, there's 5 guys in it. That's it.
Really? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, let's watch it.
it. Talk about our gender experiences.
Our gender.
Sorry, you have to scroll.
experiences.
It's this. No.
Pretty soon, Caroline's just gonna put LinkedIn.com. Find it yourself.
This one. No, it's that
Okay,
video.
Polo.
Oh, it's a video?
Yeah.
Her skin looks good.
You say her skin looks good?
Yeah.
As a woman, have you ever felt this pressure that we don't have the right to fail, that you're judged for every mistake you make? Sometimes stopping even before you try? You know, in my life, some failures have helped me more than successes. It can be a powerful motivator that shows us what we are truly capable of. So for the first time, like other L'Oreal spokespersons, I decided to post my resume on LinkedIn. A special resume in which I don't highlight my successes, but my failures. Because we tend to forget that failures build us too. And failures can also be part of our achievements.
It drives you on, it educates you, it gives you energy, it gives you anger. If we avoid failure, we miss out on crucial opportunities.
So don't let failure be something that stops you.
It's not about how you succeeded.
It's about how you move forward from failure to successes.
This is a worth it resume, because we are all worth it.
That was cool.
I never noticed that the O is bigger than
Yeah,
their
I was
logo.
just looking at that.
Oh, yeah.
L'Oreal. Okay, so now after we watch that, I do kind of remember seeing people do that on LinkedIn, or like hearing about people do it, not really
I
seeing
didn't see
it.
Really? I haven't. I feel like this is new to me. I feel like I should on my portfolio be like, I didn't get the 50 internships that I applied for,
We
but
didn't let that
Yeah.
stop you.
didn't
Listen,
let that stop me.
I
Still in
I
advertising.
do want to put an asterisk on this. I don't necessarily think that it's a great idea to like
Advertise that much your
advertise
failures.
your failures, really. I mean, it's a good like sentiment, but like even with my like the only reason I have like my like missing an interview and still getting the job thing on my portfolio is because I like to think of it as like I figure like there's so much competition and stuff. I want to make like my personal brand like a story that's like so advertised so well that you like are dying to like hear like how the heck did like he sleep through an interview and still like land this like huge time like role or whatever. Huh?
So not a learning experience.
So not even a learning experience.
My
Sorry,
recruiter
Alex.
could be watching this, so that'll be cut out.
It just bleeped.
And welcome back.
Sorry for that brief intermission.
We just
Sorry,
had to
Alex.
cut something out.
Anyways.
Caroline's getting a little federal on the podcast.
Anyways, the agency was McCann, and their mission statement is to help brands earn a meaningful role in people's lives. I like it.
It's like, not again.
I like it too, but I do think I like the idea of it, but I do agree with what Alex like had previously said about like the full on advertising of it. I think there needs to be a story oriented.
I think it needs to be like I'm not gonna put on mine like, oh, I didn't get all these internships.
Yeah.
But it should be like, oh, I failed, but then I succeeded. It shouldn't just be just about how you failed.
And even for you, like you just got that scholarship. Like I didn't get all these jobs or whatever, but like I was still recognized in this way. And like you're
like
still,
something like that. Like you can't just focus on the failures. It's more about, and they said that in the video. It was like how your failures contributed to your
that
achievements.
is.
Okay, so the moral of the story is if you fail, just make sure you succeed before you talk about how you failed.
Yes.
Okay, nice. Next.
This one's kind of old. It's from February, but I still like it.
Okay.
It's Levi's. Oh, I'll talk about it. So it's the greatest story ever worn, like a play on the greatest story ever told campaign, and it's Levi's celebrating 150 years of its classic 501 silhouette with a new campaign telling the true story of hundreds of departed people who requested to be buried in their 501 jeans.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, it was February 2024, and it's hashtag like 105 years of 501. I thought that was so cool because it's like backwards.
When the whippoorwills call and the evening is nigh, I'm so happy in my blue heaven. Just take a turn to the right, you'll see a little white light. It'll lead you to my blue heaven.
Okay, I don't know if I like it. I
like it.
I like it.
I feel like they made the funeral really, really happy.
No, it's like a celebration of life instead of being something like sad.
I guess. But like I still feel like it could have had like a really bad reaction from people.
It does seem a little risky, just a little.
Because also like it doesn't feel like a true story. It could be a very true story, but personally, if I, especially a non-advertising mind, like going into this, I'd be like, why on earth would people want to do this?
It is a little bit.
And then why would they contact the brand and make them come record? Like, you know what I mean? Like, just thinking about it from that mindset, I wouldn't be a fan of it.
I love the music, but I
love the music. That's my favorite part.
Wonder if there's if a voiceover would have been better or something.
That's one of my questions. I was like, do you guys like just the music or do you like...
The text just seemed too small. Like, I don't know if I would have got it the first time without any prior context.
Yeah, maybe if they, like, had a story, like, talking about his life and why these jeans mean so much to him. Because
I think it's like these jeans are so comfortable that you want to be buried in them.
Oh, I see. But
it's like the last thing you ever worn.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like...
I'm saying it right now. Bury me in my polo crew neck.
Yeah, for you.
Preferably black. You guys make it awkward.
Okay, wait, scroll down. Okay, so the agency was Droga 5 New York.
Love. I had to do a whole freaking report on them.
And their mission statement is, we value creative problem solving from integrated campaigns to business design. Our work creates real connections with people and drives results. So I... Like, do you think a voiceover would have been better? Because I kind of like ads that are just music.
I typically do too, but I feel like I needed more context, and I needed you to explain what was happening beforehand. And I do think there'd be a bigger emotional reaction if we got like more from the dead person.
Okay, my solution, because you're right, I don't want there to be a voiceover because I like it. I think it. How it is now, like I really like that kind of style of ad, but I think the camera shots were all too close up. There wasn't like an establishing shot to show like that it's a funeral, you know?
Yeah.
I didn't like earlier on, like you get it by the end, but
maybe that's how they wanted it.
Maybe it's because I watched it too many. I've watched.
What do you think the target audience is for this campaign?
That's what I was saying. People about to die.
That was like, is it old people?
People.
I'm asking you guys because I don't know.
I mean,
I think anyone who's in the market for jeans.
yeah.
But it
I
is
mean,
a weird
you
niche thing to
I was gonna
focus
say,
on funerals.
I agree, but you saying the comfort aspect makes it feel like kind of anyone who wants jeans, but the funeral aspect makes it feel like it's an old people, like baby
Or
boomers.
it's just trying to be like, we've been here for so long that people that are about to die, I don't know.
They
love
know,
our-
like they love us. They've been
Yeah.
around us forever. Maybe.
Because
I just feel like funerals are a little bit of a like touchy subject.
I don't know. No one really cares anymore
I feel like people care more now.
about funerals.
a lot, I
about,
think
like,
a lot of them
I-
are calling
like,
them
just being-
celebrations of life.
The past few
really?
years, ever since COVID, I think there's been so many
I
funerals.
guess I haven't
Every
been to a funeral in a while.
I just went to one recently, and it's like, you know, we talk about their life or whatever. They put a few pictures in a Microsoft PowerPoint, and then like everyone goes and eats.
Oh wow, PowerPoint.
Maybe that's because I guess like my family does more like celebration of life.
Yeah.
Style, but
See, the funerals I went to as a kid were not celebrations of life. They were like depressed crying kind of things.
I think it's
No,
I
I
think it's
definitely-
changing to more
Changing.
celebrations of life.
Gotcha.
But also just depends because like
Also
my Mexican side versus like my white side they're very different. The Mexican side is definitely still like depressed, crying, like all of that. I was gonna say I don't know. I really like it. I think it's they banked on like they used a very rare insight that like not
Yeah.
A lot of brands have.
While I was
Like, I think
watching
that's
this, that's
cool.
what I was thinking. I was like, what research
I think
led
it is
them to
true,
believe
or else
this?
they wouldn't have been able to do this. Like
Yeah.
it says up there, like
Yeah.
many people actually have requested to be buried in their 501Gs.
Yeah. And
If
I'm
they
like, how
made
did
this
they
up,
get that?
that would be crazy.
That'd be maybe, I don't know. Okay. Interesting.
Okay, this was just if we
I
had
saw
time for
about
this.
this.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so you guys know what Coachella is, but
Yeah,
if
it's
you,
happening right
but
now.
No,
Oh
I'm just kidding.
no, it's just for those of you who don't know, who may be listening, it's just
My
a
grandma.
huge music art like festival where like a ton of artists play, and it's just like one of the biggest music festivals in the world, or in the U.S. Sorry,
Probably
it's
is the
probably the-
biggest if you think about
in the
it.
world.
In the U.S.
In the U.S.
The biggest.
Yeah.
What
But I
other
do
in-
think it's one of the most popular
Like
in the world.
I can think of Lala in
Yeah, but
Chicago. Lollapalooza.
I still feel like Coachella's way bigger.
Coachella's
Coachella
bigger
is way
than-
bigger, and a ton of influencers go. We could talk about that side of it, but
Yeah,
I don't want to talk about that
I heard
because.
sales are not that great this year. But anyways,
Anyways, they've been doing this for a while, but they have this recycling competition, which I thought was cool. So it's if you click on the TikTok, we should just watch that. It's
Yeah.
like info about it.
I went to my first Coachella last year, and this is realistically what two people can get from the recycling store. For those of you who don't know, Coachella has a recycling program. Because over the course of the weekend, you are drinking a lot of water, a lot of Gatorades, and understandably, they know it's probably from plastic bottles. They offer incentives based on how many empty bottles and cans you rack up over the weekend. It sounds easy. Like, when I saw, like, 1,200, I was like, oh, easy, done. I mean, there are some people who probably do hit this. On Thursday, we saw a lot of people walking around, literally digging through trash, trying to get as many bottles as they could. And I also saw people online saying, like, some of these are really easy whenever you have, like, groups of 8, 10 plus people. But for 2 people, this was actually quite the challenge. Whenever I looked up that poster from last year and saw that it only took 20 bottles to get a poster, which is what we got, my jaw was on the floor. Like, I really was out here thinking we had a lot more than that. I do want to preface though that when they say poster, they don't mean poster for your year. They'll have a ton of different options, and I actually kind of like the one we got. We have the Baychella one, and I actually just love the color scheme of it. Like, look how perfectly it fits in our space. This year I'm hoping they have 2023 posters because we did not buy a poster last year.
Yeah, so basically, I think it's like if you give them 10, you get like a water, like a fresh, I don't
Yeah.
know, water. 20 a poster, and then like the most, I don't know, like probably 1,000, you get like VIP tickets.
Yeah, it was 1,200.
Yeah.
that's just for one person though, right? So like if you, because it's like
Yeah.
going to be impossible for one person to pick up that many water bottles. So imagine if you have like a group of like 10, it would be easier, but then only one
One
person
of you gets the.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I just
I
realized.
wonder if it is more than one VIP ticket. It might be. I don't know. We can look on their website. I linked it. But they over 7 million recyclables they've saved
How it works.
since 2007. Oh wait, maybe it's not on their website.
It does not really. Yeah.
Never mind.
It doesn't.
But I thought this was so cool. I didn't know about it.
Refillable. I like that. Totes. Those are in. Totes are in. Teas.
Purse.
I'd want to sweatshirt.
But I wonder if
want some
other.
shirts.
I've never been to a music festival, but I wonder if like Lala does something like this because
I know. I
maybe they
wonder.
don't.
I think this is really
maybe they
smart
should. Yeah.
to keep everything nice.
Yeah, and you kind of like you probably save a lot of money from. I mean, I'm sure you
clean up. Yeah.
still have to have like a cleanup step, but holy moly!
I wonder if a lot of people at Coachella know about this.
I
probably have
feel,
signage.
Yeah, it's probably like well known.
Okay, not know about it.
We're
but
not
do
the people
it.
going to Coachella, but the people that know about it, like they're gonna be.
I mean, a
into
lot
it.
of people like us do go to Coachella, like music
Yeah, just
festival
not us
people.
specifically.
Yeah.
Is what I was like.
I would go.
Let's go, guys. We
But
got
no,
enough money to
that's
add Club
yeah.
Budget. Let's
would
go.
would you guys go if you like got free tickets? Would you go?
If
I got
but
free
I
tickets?
think,
Or not
sure.
free tickets.
I think the
like,
only way I would go is if a brand brought me there. Because if you see the difference between the influencers that are brought versus people just going,
Yeah.
they have a way better experience.
people like camp out. I think it's
know.
like yeah, they camp
I
out
don't
and they
That's going
sleep there.
viral on TikTok
I
right now.
cannot
It's like,
be a tent person or
I
living
would
out
never.
of like I can't do that. And I remember like what was it like last year, like the bathroom situation that I was watching, I was like, I would absolutely die. Like
Mm-hmm.
I would die in this situation. There's no way around that. And so I really think I'd have to be like the bougie side of Coachella or like
Yeah.
a music
I know. I
festival
was
if
gonna put
going.
like Alex Earl and Poppy. There's this whole thing, but we've talked about both of them a lot on this podcast.
Oh yeah.
Because there is a Poppy like house that Alex Earl is staying at with all of her
I feel
friends.
like that used to be such a bigger thing, like the whatever brand house,
Yeah.
whatever. I feel like
That's the only one
at
I've heard
not
this
as
Coachella?
year.
large. At Coachella,
Coachella.
yes.
Poppy is bringing Alex Earl.
Yes, Jeans has
Influencer.
a house this year. That's where all the
Google Pixel is
Google
bringing
Pixel.
people.
Google Pixel brought Kelly's daughter.
really?
Yeah.
I need to ask Kelly. I meant to ask her and I forgot, but I was like, does she have to use the Google Pixel now?
I saw she posted like a
She
picture
posted
of her.
with holding it.
Yeah, I'm
That's
wonder-
the difference
I'm
between
sure you
holding it versus
probably gotta
using
like
it.
carry it around.
I bet she can't carry an
Apple,
iPhone around
that's what
during
I'm-
Yeah.
Coachella.
Just during Coachella, you
Yeah.
think? I wonder how that
For sure.
contract works. That's what I was wondering.
Maybe
Yeah.
we can ask
Curious.
Kelly.
I know. I need to. I'm
Kelly
not going
is
to class
our-
on
She
Tuesday.
puts like
Is
a
our advisor.
Google Pixel
She's
phone
been on the
case on
pod.
the iPhone.
That would be funny. Okay, remind me and I'll ask
But
on
yeah,
Thursday.
do you think there's a better way to like be sustainable, or do you think they did a good job?
I think this is a great way
Yeah, I
to
think
get
it's-
to be more sustainable.
I don't know. Like it doesn't really cost much, and what they have to do to like start up the initiative, just make a few signs and like let people know about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And also like that video, like they're giving away like last year's stuff too. So like
And it started in what 2007.
Seven. That's what I thought was cool.
It's like
They're
a
already-
tradition
2007.
thing.
exactly. But I like that they're like getting rid of the wasted merch from the previous year. Like you know what I mean? They're
Yeah.
recycling old things still.
Yeah, it's like a win-win.
But it's like cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and just knowing like that type of crowd, the like people that go every year and stuff for like decades and decades, like they're all into that. Like they'll do it.
I agree.
That's it. That's it. Season
What?
2.
Wow, we're done.
Hours and hours and hours of sitting in these chairs,
Yeah.
and it all comes to an end right now.
A day.
What's sad
24
is
hours
that
worth.
season 4 will be like The Last of Us on air.
That is crazy. It's gonna
And,
be
like,
a
we're
lot
gonna
of
have
like
the transition.
laughs.
Who knows what happens after that?
No, literally. Who knows where we'll be?
Well, bye guys. Thanks for listening.
Bye.